Alright, so iCarly, what do I think about it? I basically think that it would be better if they took the title iCarly and renamed it to ifail, because this show basically is nothing but fail. It basically is just nothing but fail. First off, they spam the laugh tracks every 10 seconds to stuff that's not even funny. Like, I saw this one episode where they were like, I didn't see the episode, but I saw the clip. Because I watched a couple of episodes of iCarly and couldn't stand them. And they were like looking for chickens, and they found one. And they're like, oh, what about the chicken in the bathroom? And then they're like, Shelly. And then all of a sudden, Spencer was like, checking off. And all of a sudden, Spencer was just like, checking off Shelly. And then the laugh track came on. Oh my God. He said, checking off Shelly. That is hilarious. I mean, what's so funny about checking off Shelly? That's not funny. I bet that if there was like a part in the show where like this guy came out and went, I ate the iCarly remote, and then Carly went, oh my God. Oh my God, no wonder you're so... No, not that. They're like, oh my God. I bet they would fan the laugh track again. Like, I bet they would laugh at that. Worst part is, in some episodes they say it was filmed in a live audience. Well, I've heard that. I'm not sure if that's true. But, yeah, why lie? We can tell it... Well, I'm not sure if they say that because everybody knows that it's fake. It's a fake laugh, as far as I know. But, like, it's not... This isn't in front of a live audience. If it was, the laugh wouldn't be the same, and the people would laugh at things that are actually funny. You wanna know what's actually funny about the show? How cheesy the jokes are. Like, there was one episode, and like, this wasn't really a joke, just really stupid. And Sam was like, well, speaking of Sam, I got something else to tell you about today. But in one episode, Sam was like, now we're going to see if Spencer can tell what we're feeding him. And she went up to the camera and went, mayonnaise, and whispered, mayonnaise, like that. And then all of a sudden, the laugh track came on. There's nothing funny about her going, mayonnaise. What's so funny about that? I can say that some of it makes me laugh. It's not the worst show in the history of television. And I don't hate the fans. In fact, I respect all you people who like the show. But I honestly don't know how you like it. Like, I guess it's kind of decent for a kid. Oh, speaking of it being a kid show, first I'm going to talk about what I said I had something to say about Sam. Sam's a girl, by the way, if you haven't watched the show. Like, Sam is actually really... no, not really. Alright, let me say it again. She's like a really... She's just a bad influence for kids. Like, she beats people up in almost every episode. And she has such a bad attitude, too. I like Jeanette McCurdy as Bertha in the Fred movie, but I don't really like her as Sam in this. I don't. Bertha seems like she might have been... Bertha kind of seemed... Well, not really, but she at least kind of seemed like a nice person in the Fred movie. In this one, she's just a complete mess. Now, I have no idea why Carly is even friends with a girl who does nothing but beat people up. There was one where like, Sam really has anger issues. Like, there was this one episode that there was, like, a bear. Like, a guy in a bear costume. And Sam just took a bat. And Sam took a bat and started like, not slapping, but, like, smashing the bear on the head with it. Yeah. Way to go, Nick. Yeah, way to go. What a nice influence on kids, Nick. Also, 3. This is a kid show. And a guy actually said hobknocker on it. Don't know what a hobknocker is? Pull it up on Urban Dictionary. Because I can't really explain it. You know what? I can. According to Urban Dictionary and a lot of other people, hobknocker, not a lot of people use this word. That's why not a lot of people know what it means. So they have to use Urban Dictionary. Hobknocker is basically a guy who slaps somebody slaps somebody on the head with a penis. A dildo. I don't know what you want to call it. Whatever you want to call it. Now, there's all kinds of wrong with a kid show having this word on it. I mean, I don't want kids going around calling people hobknockers, not even knowing what it is. If they know what it is and they want to get in trouble, then fine. You know what? Go ahead. Want to get yelled at? Then fine. Go ahead. Get yelled at. Be mean. Do whatever the hell you want to do. But like, if these two kids were like in a, little kid argument, like over something, I don't want a little kid calling somebody a hobknocker, not knowing what it is. I don't. There's all kinds of wrong with that. Kind of. Alright. So 4. Are we on 4? Yeah, we're on 4. 4. They overuse the word hobo in this show. They overuse it. If I was a hobo, I'd be offended. But if I was a hobo, I wouldn't have a TV then again, nor a computer to hear about this. Anyways. They overuse that word way too much. Like, they're like, hey, look, a hobo. Or like, they'll run into a hobo and it's just a mess. Personally, when I heard they were making a Bigfoot show, I watched it. Not before I knew iCarly sucked that bad, because I didn't really watch it. Because I was like, I'm just a fan of Bigfoot. I wouldn't watch it if it was just like a new iCarly episode. It's just about Bigfoot, and I personally love Bigfoot. So does my uncle. And I just had to watch the Bigfoot episode. Anyways, like I was saying, I'm not sure this one. It has nothing to do with what I was saying. Anyways, like, why? It's like, it's like, why would you say that? That's not nice, honestly, in a kid show. If it was an adult show and they overused it, it would still be kind of wrong. But it's not like kids would be watching it like, oh, I should start calling a lot of people that, because it's alright, obviously, if they do it in the show. Same thing with the beating up. If somebody gets beat up in a show a lot, then they'll think, it's okay, I can go beat some people up. It's okay. It's not wrong. They're doing it on TV, and it's a kid show, so I can go do it if I want. So, like, it's basically like teaching kids that it's not wrong to call people names a lot, or overuse a word that may offend people. Another thing, there's like one episode with Fred on it, and Freddy doesn't like Fred, and he gives his opinion, and Fred stopped making videos, as far as I heard. And Sam likes Fred, and she goes up to Freddy and breaks his arm for it. That's basically taking the sentence, the phrase. No, what is it? That's basically taking. I'm just gonna say, because I don't really know what to call it. That's basically taking the sentence. No, it's not the sentence. That's basically taking freedom of speech and throwing it in the trash. It really is. Because, like, this is teaching kids that if they like something and somebody else doesn't, they can go up to them and they can go kill them if they want. Not kill them, but like beat them up. And honestly, that's not right. This show has a bunch of bad influences on kids. I'm trying to think of some more. Cause like when I made that video called worst kid shows, I couldn't fit the whole list on that. I have, along with other people, a lot of reasons to not like the show. Oh, this isn't too bad, but this is still something that kind of makes me a little mad, but not quite, because it's not like really wrong. But there's one character on the show who never has his goddamn shirt on. The reason I'm saying that this is kind of wrong is because it might be like, if this kid goes, I always want to do this. Well, not always, because like sometimes like if I'm in gym and I'm sweating, I feel like taking my shirt off, but I don't because I know I'm not allowed to, and I don't really want to show off. That would be kind of faggish or gayish. I don't know what you want to call it. Homosexual. I don't know. And I don't want other kids doing that and getting in trouble just because they saw it on TV and thought it was right. I don't want to see that because honestly, there are a lot of things that this TV show teaches kids that they really don't need to know. What they don't really need to know. It's the reason this is a problem is because innocent kids can get in trouble just because they thought it was right because they saw it on TV. And honestly, what's that other thing? Another thing is the fact that I just hate how like it's like what's new? Oh, the theme song. Not a lot of you are gonna agree with me. Well, maybe a lot. I'm not even sure if I agree, but some people have this problem, so I guess I'm just gonna put it in this video. The theme song kind of has bad singing. Oh, wait. Before I get to the bad singing. Another thing about the show is the bad acting. They have cheesy jokes that won't make you laugh. But if there's anything about the show that's going to make you laugh, it's how much they fail at acting. Sometimes they're really good and sometimes they're really bad. Anyways, about the theme song. It's not exactly what you call the best song in the world. But then again, it is better than Justin Bieber's music. Sorry, Justin Bieber fans, or who was that? Miranda Cosgrove, yeah, Miranda Cosgrove's fans. But I gotta say that theme song really is kind of suckish. It's like, I know you see. Actually, now I think about it, it kind of sounds like Justin Bieber singing. It actually really does. Sorry, Justin Bieber. That song sucks more than. Let's see. That song sucks more than Justin Bieber sucking on a man's. No, I'm not gonna say that. I don't mean. I have too many I'm gonna make too many Justin Bieber jokes in like a couple of minutes, and I just don't want that to happen.